I'm here with David Allen, the author of Getting Things Done, one of the world's best productivity books, and you are the guru of productivity. We were just talking about, I've spent so much time putting all of my thoughts into my digital tool set, whether it be Daylight or OmniFocus or any one of the things by 37 Signals or anybody else for that matter, that I feel like I've spent a whole day doing the work, and yet I haven't done any work.
Well, if you spent, most people would give a significant body part just to have 2 hours in a week to sit back and really look at the whole game and really be able to have the freedom in their head to focus strategically or creatively on what they think they need to focus on.
Sure.
So as much time as you need to get your head clear so that you've got a clear focus is just as much time as you need. If you don't do that at all, what's really inefficient is to have a thought occur to you more than once.
That is inefficient. Okay, so I've spent all of my time and energy getting my stuff into OmniFocus, which is a great program. And truth be told, that's not a program you own. It's a program that was someone sat down after reading Getting Things Done and said, this needs to be computerized, and they computerized it. Now, I love OmniFocus. It's very good, and not only is it a good program, it's multi-platform. So it's online, where at my desktop, it follows me around. It's in my handheld devices.
Yeah, Ken's done a great job.
He has done a great job with OmniFocus. But meanwhile, I put all the stuff into OmniFocus. What's your best methodology for getting it out of OmniFocus?
Well, the best thing to do is to use it then appropriately. You get discretionary time, you need to then pull it out and stay engaged with it. Otherwise, your mind will start to take over, remembering and reminding what you need to remember and remind. So you need to be very engaged with the system. It's funny that in order to appropriately have a clear head and to be free of the system, you have to use the system appropriately so that then you can park and let it go. You look at your calendar to see where you need to be, and you need to engage with that appropriately. You don't want to read your calendar all day long, but you need to look at it as much as you need to feel comfortable doing what you're doing. So you only need to use the system as much as you need to have a clear head and to feel comfortable that you made the right choice about what you're doing. And as soon as you've done that, you've done enough. Right.
So your suggestion is engage with the system in a way that you've got to be in it all the time.
Well, it's not the tool, it's what's in the tool.
Got it.
See, most people's lists are just incomplete lists of still unclear things.
That's right.
So what GTD does is get you to get very discreet about what are the things I really need to track, the outcomes, the projects. I get to mark this off as done when what's true, and that's a good thing to think about. Most people don't really formulate those on the front end. What does finish mean? In other words, to get things done, you need to know what done means and what doing looks like. And you almost never see that on anybody's list.
No.
So GTD is really about the thought process that has to be applied first, that then generates real stuff, so you don't have to keep rethinking. See, most people don't want to look at their list because they know there's still decisions about actions and outcomes about the stuff on the list. They haven't done that. So most people's experience with organization and planning is fatigue, because they're just being reminded of stuff they haven't finished thinking about or deciding about.
Sure.
Once you actually finish that process, now I need to park it appropriately. Then my brain runs free to then make intuitive choices off of all those options. But there's no way on earth you can do it in here. You have to do it out here, but that's why pen and paper works just as well.
It does. David Allen, Getting Things Done, thank you so very much for being here. I feel more productive already.
Good.
I appreciate it. I'm Shelly Palmer. You're watching Live Digital.